Hey guys, welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, what we're going to be doing is talking about spreading and moving objects around the screen. For instance, if you have these three jack-o'-lanterns and you want them in a different order, or if you want this one higher, this one lower, this one over here, or dancing ghosts spread apart a little differently or brought together a little closer. This isn't necessarily for a whole house mapping, but it is great for any type of wall projection or just a simple projection that you just need to move things just a hair to fit a little better into your physical space. So let's go ahead and let's show how I got to this point. I'm going to go ahead and delete both of these files here to start from scratch. So the first thing you want to do when you get into After Effects is go ahead and open your new composition. Make sure that it is set for your resolution for your projector. You can name it if you would like. I'll just leave it as Comp 1. Hit OK. It comes up as a blank screen. Now the next thing that you are going to do is go into your file, go down to import, and you're going to import the file that you want to spread apart, or honestly, you could even have it where you combine them. So I'm going to go down, find my funny faces, and put those in here. Now, all that I've done so far is put this into like the library space, should we say. To actually put it into the thing, you can go ahead, drag and drop it over there, or just drag and drop it down here. Either one works. All right, now that I have my funny faces in here, you can see that if I go to move them, they're all moving together as a unit. Now that's not what I want. So I want to be able to just select one of these and have them move. So what I'm going to do is create a mask. So I'm going to double click on this to open up the video in its own layer. You'll see why that's important a little later on. So now that I have it opened up, you can see Funny Faces tab. I'm going to go ahead, right click on it, go to Mask, and New Mask. Now my mask turns up. What I want to do is go over to where it turns to the black arrow, so go right to the line, double click, and then you're going to get these nice things, little boundary boxes around the side. You're going to click on the top right one, and you're going to drag and drop it. So you can bring it around, so drag, drop, and you want to leave a little bit of a buffer because you know their mouths kind of stretch and go out a little bit. So once you have it to that point, you're not quite done yet. You want to go ahead and double click on it. Do you see how my arrow is big, thick, and black in there? So you want to double click so it turns white again. Now I'm going to close out of this layer. It's okay, you won't lose everything. And now it's back to my composition. Now you'll see that I can take that and I can move it wherever I need it to be on the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and move him up here a little bit. Now I'm going to follow that next step for all the different objects that I need to mask. So I want all three ghosts movable. So I'm going to go ahead, drag and drop a new one in. You see the three ghosts. You see the three funny faces show up, and that one's still hanging out. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to double click on the one that I'm working on now to open it up and get rid of that one that's up top. Now I'm in this new video layer. Right click, mask, new mask, go to the line, double click, grab the corner, bring it over so you're focusing on the ghost, I don't know why I keep saying that. Focusing on the pumpkin that you want now. So I'm going to leave a little buffer there. I'm going to double click, close out, and here he is. Now in this composition I can select him and move him wherever I want him to go. Last part, I want to get that last one in. Drag and drop, double click on it, it opens in its own tab. Now I'm over here, I'm going to right click, mask, new mask, go to the corner, double click, there we go, bring it on over. Bring it on over here. Perfect. Okay. Double click, close out. He is here. Select and move. Now I have all three movable faces that I can put wherever you want. And remember, this works for any of the objects. Just keep in mind that as you're playing the video, they're going to be moving, stretching a little bit. So you want to make sure that you keep your subject in the cropped frame for the entire time. If it kind of moves a little, you can always like shift it or change the boundary box if you want. All you need to do is double click and you can go right back in to change it a little bit if you need to. Okay? I hope this tutorial helps you out. I hope it showed you a great way to go ahead and have your movable faces where you can put them in any spot that you might need them. All right, until next time, have a good night.